The 2004 Punisher film is pretty decent in my opinion. It's not as great as the TV show, but there's a lot of good things that goes well with this film. And for a comic book movie, it does its job of telling a interesting story, say the least. Directed by Jonathan Hensleigh, The Punisher is based off the Marvel Comics character of the same name. You see in this film, Frank Castle, he's a police officer, and so he goes undercover. And one of John Travolta's son, Howard Saint, one of his sons in the film gets killed. And so as revenge, Howard sends his goons to screw up Frank Castle's family. In fact, his whole damn family is killed in the movie. And so from there, Frank Castle looking for vengeance. And from there, you have a decent film, in my opinion. I think this film's alright by me. It's not the best version of The Punisher, honestly. I think Thomas Jane did a decent enough job playing the character. John Travolta as a villain, he was alright. He was nothing interesting per se. And the ending was kind of hilarious, especially when you see Howard Saint being dragged on the ground. And it's a little commonly overdone. But I have to say, from an acting standpoint, it does a decent enough job. The action is kick-ass in this film. The music's done very well. And while I wouldn't call this one of the best comic book films, it's still interesting to me. I actually like this movie to some degree here. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it's not horrible either. If you've never seen this film, I say check it out because it's worth checking out at least one time. Honestly though, I don't get the negative reviews from critics. This is not the worst comic book film I've ever seen. In fact, it's pretty decent for what it is. Yeah, this movie has issues such as the pacing, the story's not the greatest, and they completely ignore the Russian. Yeah, he shows up, but he has no damn lines. He's played by a wrestler, Kevin Nash. But other than that, he doesn't really add anything to the plot. Then you have these annoying-ass characters, the neighbors, the woman, and the two guys, if you know what I'm talking about. They're kind of annoying. I mean, there's a scene when the Russian is kicking Frank Castle's ass in the film, and you have this orchestra music playing in the background and these two buffoons dancing. I don't really like that scene all that much, but, you know, I've seen worse in comic book films, and while a lot of people probably say they put this film over the 1989 movie, which I have never seen, by the way, but I do have to say, though, that for a Marvel property developed by Lionsgate Films, it does a decent enough job explaining the story from point A to B. I'm giving this film a 7 out of 10. Like I said before, it's decent. It's just nothing special. Yeah, this movie's flawed. It could have been a lot better. And John Travolta's character, Howard Saint, is nothing really to be afraid of or anything. I mean, this guy's a joke. I mean, he's not a menacing villain or whatever. And I have to say that I think John Travolta's an amazing actor. And here, he's decent. He's not particularly bad. It's just he had what he could work with the script. But other than that, I think everything else about this film is just what it is. At least they didn't completely destroy this film. And it's something to look at compared to other Marvel studio properties out there, such as the other Punisher films and the TV show, of course. And that's my review of the 2004 film, The Punisher. Alright, leave your comments down below in the section. Let me know what you think about this film. Do you love it, hate it, or in the middle? You know, there's a lot of people that think this is a good film. But to me, like I said before, man, it's decent. At least they didn't completely destroy this film like a lot of comic book films out there. Alright, up next is my review of Punisher Warzone, which was originally going to be a sequel to this film, but, well, it's a reboot. And it's a far worse film than this movie here. Okay, this is Slim Guy 172 saying, peace out.